Okay, y'all, I'm going to address something right quick. I'm on a roll here for the past day or so, giving y'all some videos to watch in my absence while I am MIA. But I want to address something because I do, creep around YouTube and I observe. That's what I do. I observe. Most of the time, I'm just observing. Half the time, I don't speak on a lot of stuff I see. But then, every now and then, I get a wild hair up my ass, and I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead on and check this right quick. Now, I'm going to educate y'all females about something for a minute. Don't think that men are stupid. First of all, that's a mistake that a lot of y'all make. You think men are stupid. Some of you. Let me just say that. Some of you. You have a straight man under your wing. You're giving it to him good. In your mind, everything's good. You got him hooked on whatever it is that you giving him, whatever that may be. Because there's a lot of different holes and a lot of different things y'all can do. But never think a man is stupid. That's where y'all mess up at. Y'all think men are stupid. It's always about getting the upper hand on a man. And nothing is about getting the upper hand on nobody. But that's where you all always fall to the wayside. It's all about getting the upper hand. The minute you meet somebody, you want to get the upper hand. You play hard to get so you can get the upper hand. You make him wait so you can get the upper hand. You think he's waiting all these months to get with you because you got the upper hand on him. But FYI, he ain't sitting around waiting. He is not sitting around waiting. And I'm gonna have to school y'all on something. I'm putting that in quotation marks. Some of these men, they gonna get their nut. And they ain't gonna take but so many no's from a woman. A lot of them, if they got to pay you, they move on to the next. But at the end of the day, they're not going to take but so many no's. And if you got a bunch of guys over here with a bunch of yeses, eventually, one of these days, when they feeling in a certain mood, or they don't have however many drinks, or they just horny beyond reproach, they going to get their nut. While y'all busy playing games, trying to get the upper hand, making them wait, playing all these different mind games y'all play. And some of them, you'll never know what they did, who they did it with, how well they enjoyed it, if they came back for more, if they with you or they thinking about it. Y'all don't know that. In y'all's mind, oh, well, if I get with a female, it's acceptable. He would never do that. He would never get with another male because in society's eyes, that's unacceptable. He wouldn't even think about it. Well, no, that's exactly what he wants you to think. It's only a matter of meeting the right type of guy with the right type of swag, the right type of aura, at the right time when he's going through whatever it is he's going through. And when there's 100% chance that nobody will ever know about it. You'd be surprised what y'all are setting yourself up for. And it ain't necessarily that y'all setting yourself up for it. Some of them are just curious. They want to know what's all the big hoopla about. That's what phones and internet and, high-speed cable is for. They can venture off into these things, act like this or that the other, but at the end of the day, I guess I'll try it. No harm in trying it. If they ever tried it, y'all will be the last to ever know. If they ever do it again, y'all will be the last to ever know. Now that's for the straight guys and the bi guys. Let's talk about the gay guys. Y'all claim y'all know gay guys so well, but at the end of the day, don't think for a minute gay guys don't know if y'all are homophobic or not. Don't think for a minute they don't know if y'all running game on them just like y'all running game on everybody else, every other male in your life, trying to get the upper hand on this, that, the other. Whatever makes you feel superior at the end of the day. And the more women around you rallying you on with that same kind of mentality, the more valid you feel in whatever it is that you are expressing. Oh, well, gay guys are this. They don't have to be worried about. They just do hair. They just only do our hair and makeup. No. See, the thing about gay guys, all of them aren't walking around being feminine. All of them aren't walking around being this or that, the other. Y'all have to remember, I think what y'all lose track of is more black men are in prison than any other race. Why do you think there's a shortage of black men on the streets? Because most of them are in prison. Now, y'all don't know what's going on. Y'all might have heard, but you don't know firsthand. And you'll never know. They're not going to tell you. They're going to deny whatever it is. And when they get out, they're going to make sure they prove to you that they haven't done anything or thought about anything else but you. So you can feel secure enough to, continue to be in your upper hand mode that y'all stay in 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But don't think gay men aren't observing y'all. Don't think they don't see what you do, how you really feel about them. Because y'all can't contain yourselves. And then you talk with such conviction as if you're talking for every black woman breathing. But you're not. You're talking for yourself. Just because 1 million black women are listening to you doesn't mean you're talking for them. They're listening to you. Yeah, the little feeble-minded ones are going to, chime in on everything you say. Yeah, girl, yeah, girl, yeah, girl. But you know what? Half of those are either don't have a man or with a man that they know is sleeping with another man, or they man in prison, or they man just got out of prison, or they're so desperate for a man that they know a man wants another man, but instead of being alone, they'll stay with him. There's a very small percentage of them where the man actually wants them and hasn't got tired of them and sick of them. But the abundance of y'all, if you do have a man, believe me, if he ain't beating your ass after he learns what you really about, if he ain't got your ass on lockdown, if you ain't on the run, if he ain't already killed you, because a lot of y'all are end up getting murdered and killed and missing. And if you don't believe me, it's on the news now. I ain't making nothing up. There's a reason for that. Because y'all are cunning and manipulative and you wear masks. And you're not real. Nothing is real about you. From the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. And then slowly they start realizing, this is not something I want to continue to be in. The smart ones do what they gonna do regardless. Even though you say, oh, I had a lesbian experience. It's acceptable. You want to participate with us? They lead you to believe all that stuff is okay. But what they don't tell you is, the world is not one-sided. What's good for the goose is good for the gander as well. And that's where y'all mess up at. Y'all think what y'all do is acceptable, but he can never do or think or be curious about anything that you find unacceptable. That's the biggest mistake y'all make. And then another mistake y'all make is thinking y'all got them such on lockdown that you can show your ugly insides day in and day out. And he ain't going nowhere. He ain't gonna creep. He ain't gonna never nothing. He ain't gonna be with another woman. No, he may not. He may be with another man on the side that you know nothing about. Believe me, y'all, I know from experience. I know from experience. So before y'all sit around casting judgment on men and bi men and DL men and gay men and all this other different stuff, don't think for a second all these straight men and bi men and curious men and DL men and gay men, don't think they stupid. They see what y'all do. They see that y'all self-esteem is so low about yourselves that you can't even walk out the door without makeup on and putting a weave on your head. They know that. And slowly it eats away at their psyche. They're like, I'm with someone that's so miserable and insecure about themselves. I'd rather spend time with somebody over here that is comfortable in the skin they're in. And I can feel comfortable talking about things that I'm curious about or, interested in or may want to find out about or want to try. And I ain't going to never tell that heifer over there nothing. Because she thinks she got me, right up under her arm where she wants me at. She thinks she has the upper hand on me. And the smart ones go around letting you think that you have the upper hand. But all along, they're doing exactly what they want to do with who they want to do it with, regardless of how you feel about whoever it is that they're doing it with. So that's just schooling y'all. So anyway, I want y'all to hear Lovely T.I. Apparently she's apparently on her channel she's getting some kind of backlash. Apparently now she's got her sights set on DL men and gay men or something. And she's talking about here, this woman went on social media and tried to out these supposedly, I didn't see the video, 2 DL men, and now she's dead. And then of course, she's gonna ride the fence on it. Oh well, it's so sad what happened to her. But then again, she shouldn't have done this. But then again, don't you use your platform for malicious intent? Yes, you do. You do it all the time. I've heard you use the word punk on several occasions on your platform. But yet you got punks working for you. You got punks as flunkies. Flunky punks. See, y'all are so comfortable saying that word punk. It makes you feel secure within yourself. It gives you some kind of self-esteem to say that word punk, to call guys punks. Y'all get a high off of it. But you know what? These same punks is having y'all man. The same punks is having y'all man. Yeah. A lot of them. And you'll never know. You'll go to your grave before you ever find out about it. Because the smart guys like me won't breathe a word of it. It'll never be breathed. And as long as they feel comfortable getting with somebody that they know it's never going to be found out, they'll do it again. And again. And again. And again. All the while stringing y'all ass along. While y'all get y'all high off of calling the same guys that they're getting with punks. With 1 million black women rallying y'all on. And a certain percentage of them same black women, they man in prison, just got out of prison, on his way to prison. You know, messing with trannies and, you know, all this other different stuff that's going on. They ain't marrying y'all. They not wifing you up. They not walking you down the aisle. They not saying I do. When they get where they want to be in life, they drop you and then go to what they really want, which is a white woman or a Hispanic woman or a Chinese woman or, you know, some other nationality of woman. So, in essence, y'all are y'all's own worst enemy. You know. You think you're doing something so bad, you know. You're such a badass woman that you're sitting around calling, you know, guys punks and stuff. And your man hears you say that. They watching you. They watching your actions. They watching what you do. Just like how you'll turn on gay people, they know y'all will turn on them too at the drop of a hat. And plus, you show them what you really think about people. That's when you're showing them your ugly side. You don't even know that you're showing them how ugly you are. And then they wake up one day and realize that they're with somebody who's ugly on the inside. And then when they want to get back at y'all ass, you know what they do? They go straight to the people that y'all calling punks. And y'all never find out about it. And then when they get where they want to be in life, they leave y'all ass. You know? So, it's just a lesson. A teachable moment for y'all. You know? A teachable moment. Just because y'all think it's okay to go up and lay up with a woman, don't think that a man in his mind don't say, hey, you know, I'm getting all these no's, I ain't getting what I want. With these women playing all these games, they want money, all they want is money, 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 money. I can go get me a nut for free. Right over here. And if it's good, I'll keep going back. All the while stringing your ass along. But yet you're in control, but I'm going to string your ass along. I'm going to continue to make you think you're in control. But you're actually not in control. You know. So it's just what they do. So anyway, for whatever reason now she has her sights set on DL men and gay men and all this other different stuff. And I guess because, you know, there's almost 1 million black women rallying behind her, whatever she says is acceptable. No. Y'all feeble-minded black women need to stop being flunkies for these single black women that feel like that they're speaking for all of y'all and all of y'all's situations, because they're not. They're speaking about themselves and what they really feel about men. And if you ain't careful, y'all gonna end up just like them. without a man, not wife material, showing how ugly you really are on the inside, putting on this act and this facade and this front for a million other black women to make them think you're in control, but really you have zero control. Men ain't stupid. Straight men ain't stupid, and gay men ain't stupid, and everything in between. They not as stupid as y'all think they are. They not. So feel however you want to feel. But you know what? Be as ugly as you are. Let your insides reflect on your outsides. Don't be fake and phony and reflect one thing on the outside, and in the inside you're as ugly as they come. And I want to ask y'all something. How many of y'all click on subscribe just because somebody is on a screen saying, okay, go ahead and click on subscribe? Are y'all that much of like a robot? Because I'm going to tell you the truth. If a black woman tell me to look up, I'm going to look down. If she tell me to look left, I'm going to look right. If she tell me to open my eyes are going to stay closed. Because I'm not your flunky. I'm not your flunky. Anyway, listen to her. She's trying to make people listen to all of her podcasts. She's trying to force people to listen to all of her podcasts. Even though, see, y'all have to remember, men are smarter than y'all think they are. It doesn't take them but a few minutes to size y'all up. They don't have to be around y'all for days and weeks. It's only a matter of minutes. Some of y'all can be sized up just by looking at you. You don't even have to open your mouth. They can observe you and watch your gestures and size you up.
You know, but I feel like it's just too much of this fake outrage constantly on social media. And I'm tired of one group constantly being protected as if they're beyond reproach. Just like yesterday when I did my video on Amanda Seal, aka Amanda Smollett. Shout out to everybody who actually...
You hear how she takes her little digs? That's what they do. That's why you ain't got no husband. You're a single mother raising kids. Not to say you ain't getting no D every now and again. Ain't nobody put no ring on it. The ring you did have is gone. But you got a lot of feeble-minded black women listening and hanging their word on everything that you say, as if you speak for every black woman breathing. But see, us men, we have a constant surprise in store for y'all women. You're never in control. Ever.
Watch the full podcast before forming a fucking opinion. I hate...
See, they want you to watch the whole thing. No, people don't have to spend a year around you to know what you're about. Some men can spend 5 minutes around you and know this ain't nothing I want to be bothered with. You know, I can get a nut, but other than that, that's about it.
When people watch what I put online and I say you need to listen to the full show, and then they...
No, they don't. See? Everybody is not doing... Y'all are not in control of everybody. That's the problem. Stop trying to control people. You can only control yourself. And half the time y'all can't even control your own mouth. Half of y'all now don't have no man because of your mouth. Your mouth. It's so foul. It don't match up with what you're reflecting that you're really about. Your brain is emanating one thing, but your mouth is spitting out garbage that doesn't compute with this whole package, this whole facade, this whole fake facade of what you're presenting yourself to be. It ain't rocket science. Men can figure y'all out without y'all even opening up y'all's mouth. They can look at you and tell where your self-esteem level is. If you don't have no edges, that automatically tell them you're a very insecure, low self-esteem woman that feels so badly about the way that they look that they're willing to make themselves look even worse to look better temporarily. And now you have to glue this stuff around your head every day for the rest of your life. Men aren't stupid. Stop trying to control people. Stop trying to manipulate people. Stop trying to get everybody to think the way that you think about something. That's the problem. That's why men don't wife y'all up. That's one of the many reasons they don't.
Getting their feelings after listening to only the first 5 minutes, because everything that you were mad about, I clearly addressed in the full podcast.
Yeah, it's all some kind of a ploy. Oh, well, I'm going to outrage you in the first 5 minutes so you can listen to the other 185 minutes to figure out, oh, it was all just a ploy. No, people don't fall for that. Just like a lot of people don't fall for the, oh, be sure and click on the subscribe button. No. People that tell me to click the subscribe button, I intentionally don't click it.
So kudos to y'all who actually.
And you know, so it's just it's a power thing, it's a control thing. And that's why men, when they get where they want to be in their lives, they don't wife y'all up. They leave and they wife up other races of women who are more subservient to their men, who they know what they're dealing with. Who aren't so biased and hateful and ugly on the inside. Who don't go out of their way to try to make everybody think about something the way that they think about something. Well, I find it disgusting, so all black women should find it disgusting. I'm going to take digs at gay people, so all black women should take digs at gay people. You know, I act like I like gay people, but I really hate them. I really don't like them. So all black women should feel the same way that I do. And if you don't, something's wrong with you.
Pay attention,
and you know, and everybody isn't giving y'all their undivided attention. When they get away from y'all, that's their opportunity to do what they really want to do with whoever they really want to do it with. Try whatever they want to try with whoever they want to try it with. Be curious about whatever they want to be curious about with whoever they want to be curious about it with. And there's nothing y'all can do about it. Give up the control issues. Stop trying to control and manipulate people. Just because you can manipulate and control feeble-minded black females like you does not mean you can manipulate men, males. And therein lies the problem. One of them, one of many.